A prenuptial agreement is a document that is drafted to protect two parties when they are intending to get married, and it will regulate what happens in the event of a separation in terms of how they deal with property, finance, and any other aspect that they choose to include within it. Typically, a prenuptial agreement will deal with things like how will a property be divided if you separate, how might you share a pension, what level of financial support will be expected upon a separation, or it can deal with smaller things like who keeps the dog and who keeps your grandmother's china. The beauty of these agreements is that they are flexible and you can include or exclude whatever you wish to. The key components of a prenuptial agreement are that they are fair, which has wide-reaching implications, that you enter into them with your eyes open, so you have full financial disclosure and you know what each other has, and that you're not entering into it under any sort of duress. So it's not presented to you on the day of the wedding and you said, I'm not going to marry you if you don't sign this. If those three elements are satisfied, then more often than not, the court will consider them not necessarily binding, but incredibly persuasive, and it will take a lot to escape the terms of it. But if those three elements aren't present, then they are open to attack and can be varied. The process of a prenup is very simple. You will meet with your solicitor and explain to them what you want it to cover. Sometimes you may not have had the discussion with your fiancé, and so you may wish for us to approach them about it because it's a little bit of a sensitive topic for some people. We will then prepare a draft and send it to them for them to take legal advice on. Usually there'll be an exchange of some financial information and documents to make sure that things are transparent, and then once you're both happy with the document, you will both sign it. It will then be binding and you can get married without worry.